We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Rick Porcello gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 17 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. And that'll get through into left. Back-to-back hits here to open our ball game tonight.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. From the stretch, grounded down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close. It's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. And as a result, the run is in to score.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In his career against Porcello, 12 hits in 46 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
One-0 count. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on third. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Now in the box, Jose Abreu. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
The 0-1 on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Boston error, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 3-0. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 3-0 now. In there, 3-1. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there, and he's retired 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Drilled to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Got the first 2 guys out, and then the 3-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the 4-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if you can get out of it.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and the runner back. Once more a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. Popped up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Vogt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Striding into the box, Hernan Perez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A little bouncer. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Gene Segura standing in as he grounds one briskly to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Jays are out in front 3-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th. Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Don't want to forget about him. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nobody out, runner on first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third. He really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8th, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here.
I got the count 0-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Hitter, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 2 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 out, bases loaded. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Segura ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Striding in once again, Joe Carter. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty. One man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Into the box, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. It's in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
The 2-0 on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Shoemaker steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Gene Segura standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Curveball that time, not even close.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here he comes on 2-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Adam Jones would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It's Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yep, 1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Tell you, man, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brock Holt.
In now, Brock Holt. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that's just a soft line drive over the third baseman's head, and it'll be a line drive in the books tomorrow. He just fought that one off and got the base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Josh Donaldson.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
29, Joe Carter.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Carter. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. On its way is pitch number 75. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that
Now
last
batting,
pitch was
first
really
baseman,
good. He missed
Carlos
down, but
Santana.
only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He hit a sac fly earlier. Too low. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Stephen Wright is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Right.
Jose Abreu will be his first assignment here, as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now the double steal is on here. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Pedroia on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Low for ball 1. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Ready with the 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it 4-1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so
14,
a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bradley Jr.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Perez from shallow right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Gene Segura.
Leading
a
off
couple
for
of
Toronto,
singles to his credit thus far.
Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. The 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Xavier Cedeno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Xavier Cedeno.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Blake Swihart.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's Brock Holt now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Fouled straight back. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Nate Jones takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Lays off 1-0. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's gone 3 for 6. First and second now, 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Jones on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 4-2. Digging in, Joe Carter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 29, Joe Carter.
Here comes the first pitch. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Pedroia is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Wright will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Now batting, Jose Abreu. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Now the pitch. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
21, Brett Cecil.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is skied into short left center. Carter sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Cecil comes set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Vogt gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 19. Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-2 home. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 14. second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Ramirez is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Pablo Sandoval.
Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Calling for it, Donaldson makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Jays pick up win number 70. Matt Shoemaker gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score.